This is April. April's going to be showing us how to do a modified Robert Jones. A modified Robert Jones is a simple padded bandage used to reduce swelling post-surgery and to provide some stability. Step 1, April's placing the anchoring tape or stirrups on either side of the paw. This will help hold the bandage in place and keep it from slipping. She uses a tongue depressor in between the stirrups to help keep them separated and easily accessible. Step 2, April is going to apply cast padding at the beginning of the carpus. This will help the bandage stay in place. You want to move distally with the cast padding and leave space to access the toes. This helps to keep in check for swelling and Then you move proximally and keep the padding traveling as you're covering about half of the width with each pass. Cast padding is considered a secondary layer. You want to tear the cast padding versus cutting, that way the edge has something to stick to. Step 3, April will begin the conform layer in the same fashion, except you place slight tension every 180 degrees versus no tension with the cast padding. Conform helps to keep the bandage secure and snug and keep the cast padding in place. It's important to remember to continuously travel with the conform as to not place too much tension on one specific area of the leg. Conform doesn't tear very well, so you will need to cut when you are finished with the conform. Step 4, you want to reflect the stirrups. These will keep the bandage from slipping downward on the animal's leg. When reflecting the stirrups, it is important to gently reflect the stirrups and not to pull, causing more tension on the bandage than necessary. Now on to step 5, which is where we apply the vet wrap, which is considered a tertiary or third layer to a bandage. You apply the vet wrap. Where you begin does not matter. Most vet wrap can be pre-loosened. When loosening vet wrap, make sure to use your hand as an anchor so that you are not tightening it on the animal and causing constriction. Our vet wrap for this procedure has been pre-loosened to help with assisting during bandaging. April is keeping sure her vet wrap is very loosely wrapped around the leg, not to cause constriction. As you get to the top of the joint of the leg where your bandage stops, you want to make sure that you stop the vet wrap before you get to the very end of the cast padding. This allows for the dog to have room for movement and make sure the vet wrap is non-irritating to the skin. Vet wrap is not easily torn, so it may often need to be cut once you get to the top of the bandage. Once you complete your bandage, it's important to check for the tightness and consistency of your bandage. Make sure it's not too loose, too tight, and is overall pretty uniform throughout. This is April, and this is a modified Robert Jones bandage.